Right, this is gonna be a full day of eating to gain muscle. So this is what I do to gain muscle. This is what I eat, and this is gonna be like 3,500 calories. Let's go. Right, that was the macros of the meal that I just ate. I had basically what you just saw me cooking. The 100 grams of oats, like I used to have them plain, but they're just so hard to get down. So I just used to have them with jam. But honestly, guys, they are so hard to eat. I could probably eat 500 grams of oats, I reckon, if they're nice oats. But plain oats with just jam, I can't do it. So I've added berries and a few other bits to them. Toffee flavor drops, or muscle food stevia drops, and cinnamon. So it makes them taste better. But yeah, that was my first meal. Oh my god, that was a lot of food. Every morning this messes me up. In terms of my macros today, I'm going to be eating around 3,500 calories. I'm probably having a little bit more than that, just because I'm not really logging or tracking everything properly. But macronutrients, 200 grams of protein, around 500 grams of carbs to 450, and around 70 to 80 grams of fat. Obviously, I want to be in a calorie surplus. I'm trying to gain muscle, and the only thing that really changes from my cutting and bulking diet is more carbohydrates and less protein. You're like, hang on a minute, Mo. You're trying to gain muscle and you want less protein. Yes, less protein. You got the extra carbs. You don't need as much protein when you're in a calorie surplus. So I drop that down by about 20 grams when I'm bulking. So that's the only thing that really changes when I bulk, and I'm just to take you through all my meals. The approach that I take is kind of an if it fits your macros approach, so I do eat those bad foods, but I'm not a full IIFYMer. Like I believe that the foundation of your diet should be good whole foods. Like this morning, I had eggs, plain eggs and oats. You're like, why would you eat that? My biggest problem when trying to gain muscle is that I can eat probably around 5,000 to 6,000 calories a day, no problem. And that's far too many calories, so I'll just end up getting mega fat. So I have to make foods a little bit plain, like the eggs and oats, just so they fill me up and they don't make me more hungry. It's just about eating the food, and you've got to be doing that every single day consistently. You can't just hit a calorie surplus one day, not hit it the next day. Every day you've got to be in a calorie surplus. Every single day you've got to be going to the effort to eat that food. No matter how sick you feel, no matter how full you feel, you have to eat that fucking food. As a great natural bodybuilder once said, eat to grow, goddammit. You gotta eat to grow. So you've got to, you're gonna be able to put it inside you. There's gonna be room for it. Just the only advice I can give you is stop being such a bitch, and you just gotta eat regardless of how you feel. I eat when I don't want to eat. Like, you just gotta do it. It is the fact. Diet is everything. Diet is everything. But right, today is hectic. Absolutely hectic. So everything is fairly planned. I don't put everything on here, so I've got a little bit of freedom, but the foundation of it there is kind of there. I've got all my final year university exams coming up, coursework due in, presentations. I've got so much work at the minute. Revision snack, peanut butter and rice cakes. Bye. Bye. Fucking hate that guy. Bruh, how the hell am I meant to walk up that? I'm on my way to go to a lecture now, but kind of pre-workout I normally have about 150 grams of beef. So that's lean minced beef. I had some like onions, peppers, garlic, a few other bits I just made into like a kind of random beef thing in there, but I'll either have that, like a bit of steak, just any kind of beef. And I've got 150 grams of rice in there, some veg, and I think that's it. 10 minutes late. That lecture went on for way longer than I wanted it to. Like normally I probably normally train about 1 or 2, and it's come up to 3 now, so that's why I ate my post-workout meal, pre-workout, but it doesn't really matter. So dope edit drop in 3, 2, 1.
X'd out full of that doubt, cause the best house we hold ground. Better run down, don't come around my way. Gonna be dumbfound when the gun sounds, cause sundown is my day. Meaning I don't sleep, but your food, yes, I'm gonna eat. A long piece, anybody trying to get the grown see, but gone is gonna be a long week. That's what they talking, a lot of them bumping their chops, but they can never compare to the winner. They simply be giving me something to know.
My post-workout meals are, like, I say this every time, it's mostly just carbs and protein. So that was basically carbs, protein, no fat, Rice snaps, 85 grams, 1 scoop of protein, cinnamon flavor. I had some like stevia drops in there just to give it a bit more flavor, make it taste a bit more sweeter. 200 mils of milk, and then like a load of water. People like, I've had a few questions regarding why I don't always use milk. Like, why don't I have all milk? One, because that'll be a lot of milk. That'll be a lot of calories. If like I struggle to get the calories in, then I might have more milk. And two, like having like a litre of milk every day is not good for you, and it is linked to elevated estrogen levels, so I don't want to grow any bitch tits, and it's not ideal. Hashtag vegan as shit. Also, the Gymshark Phantom range just went live 2 hours ago. I don't know if it's sold out yet. Load of new stuff on the site, so check it out. A few hours at the library, come back and then smash some pasta and chicken. Like caramel Snacker Jacks are the one. When you say you'll do something and you don't do it, and if someone says eyebrow, it means that if you don't do it by the end of the day, you shave your eyebrow off. For fuck's sake. And the mirror. That was my final meal of the day. So 200 grams of pasta, 1 chicken breast, and 220 grams of the pasta sauce. Like, I basically cooked up 3 chicken breasts at once, then had like a third of the pasta sauce and basically a third of everything that was in there, so I can use the meals again another day. So in terms of macros today, my macros look like this. Like, I wouldn't normally always have pasta as a final meal. I don't normally always have a protein bar as well. That's why I've gone a bit over protein. But normally I have rice as carbs, sweet potatoes. I haven't had them very often just because they're a bit more difficult to cook. And yeah, so the thing is with macronutrients and all things fitness related is it isn't an exact science. There are so many assumptions made. So the fact that I've gone almost 30 grams over protein today, I'm under on my carbs, I'm under on my fats, doesn't really matter. The main thing that does matter is that I've met my calorie intake. For gaining muscle, you want to be in a surplus, so I've definitely done that. Any kind of macronutrient calculations, anything like that is based on so many assumptions. So if you go a little bit over every now and then, it doesn't matter. Like, on top of what you guys saw, I had like 3 rice cakes because I was hungry, and I've also got this. I haven't logged any of those, so I've probably had about 3,600 calories today. But yeah, the main way I kind of do things when I bulk is I don't do like a lean bulk. As a natural athlete, you are not going to be able to maintain that shredded, ripped look whilst gaining muscle. It's just not going to happen, or if it does happen, it's going to take years and years and years. And that's everything I ate today. I'm going to leave you with I've got to be up at 6 a.m. No, I've got to be up at like 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. I'm going to leave you with a bit of footage from tomorrow morning. So peace out, guys.